You can't beat God giving, no matter how you try. The more you give, the more He gives to you. Just keep on giving, because it's really true that you can't beat God giving, no matter how you try. Hello there. How y'all doing today? Baby, this is Miss Cleotha Parks, and I'm coming back to y'all again. Listen, babies, I tell you, it is so good to be amongst the land of the living. And I always have to take time and thank the Lord that last night my bed was not my cooling board and my covers was not my winding sheet. Now listen, today I want to talk to y'all about something that I think is very important, honey, and that's your credit, honey. I tell you, a lot of times your financial stability is gauged and valued on your credit score. If your credit score is low, honey, sometimes opportunities are just not there as if they would be if your credit score was high. Now, I'm going to tell y'all a few tips today to make sure that you're protecting your credit. Honey, the first thing is you have the ability, and maybe a lot of people don't know this, but you have the ability to put a freeze on your credit. And what I mean by a freeze, honey, is that's when you are locking down your credit so that other people can't use your social security number and your name and identification to open up different kinds of accounts. It also keeps establishments from running a credit report on you just for the heck of it. Sometimes when you get in the mail, you would get a lot of the mail things that had, credit card offers and things like that. And honey, what them people are doing is they keep running your credit and sending you things through the mail. Now, the way that you freeze your credit is, honey, you've got to go to all three credit bureaus. You've got TransUnion, you've got Equifax, and you've got Experian. Now, if you go onto the internet to each one of those sites, Experian.com, Equifax.com, and TransUnion.com, they all three have sections on their website where you can sign up to have your credit frozen. And it don't cost you nothing. Sometimes they might have little credit monitoring things on there that might cost you something. But baby, it don't cost you nothing to freeze your credit. And you can also go on there and unfreeze it. If you wanted to go buy a car or something, or you knew something was coming up where somebody had to run your credit, then you would go on there and you would unfreeze it temporarily and then go right back on there after that transaction had taken place and go ahead and freeze that credit again. Another valuable tool, honey, that a lot of people don't understand and they don't know about is, the federal government has authorized every person in America to have one free credit report run every single year. And that's something that you can do on your own. You don't have to wait for nobody else to do it. If you go on to www.annualcreditreport.com, that's www.annualcreditreport.com, all in the same thing, no spaces. Honey, you can go on there and for once a year, you can run your own credit through all three credit bureaus. That way, honey, you can look at your credit report yourself and you can make sure that ain't nobody done taken out no nefarious mortgages or credit cards or anything like that in your name. If you've got some open credit out there, honey, you should see it on your credit report. So take your time, honey. Your credit, I tell you, it is very valuable to you. And, if you're in a situation where you want to buy a house or you want to buy a car, or even if you want to get a credit card, baby, you got to have good credit. Otherwise, you're going to be paying interest payments that's just out of this world and it's terrible. Okay, now listen, I hope this helps somebody Monitor your credit, baby, because I told you your credit is very valuable to you. Now listen, y'all say something nice to somebody. Do something nice for somebody, and I guarantee you, babies, God will surely bless you. Keep an eye on your credit, babies, and be blessed.